Now, my cats aren't certified professional builders, however, they do have a really good intuition. So today, I'm really going to be testing out their senses and letting them decide my Bloxburg house. So, this is Samira and this is Salem. How I'm going to be doing this, you may ask? I'm going to be presenting them with a piece of paper and writing down different options and pretty much throwing it in the air, and whatever paper they choose first will be their final choice. For example, they'll be deciding how many stories the house is, what aesthetic it will be, the color palette, and I'm kind of scared because one of the options is literally neon, so... And before we get started, you guys know how much I love my cats, and the reason I'm doing this today is because I am so excited to announce that I have new merch coming out, which includes a brand new tote bag and 2 charms of Salem and Samira. I wanted to wait to make sure the quality was amazing before releasing anything to you guys, and let me tell you, the quality is insane. The tote bag has its own embroidery written into it. It comes with its own zipper in case you want to shove your cats in there or hide somebody. I'm just kidding. And it's also waterproof. It's a pretty good tote bag, I'm not even gonna lie. And the charms as well are so adorable. Both of the cats are attached with AV headphones on the side and little tiny bow ties on the front, and they're also clip-ons, so if you wanted to match with your best friend and have a charm each, I think that would be so cute. I'm honestly just so excited to see you guys with it in person. Pre-orders for my merch will open the 25th of July, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it'll be 10% off until the 27th of July. Now, if you can't get your hands on it, don't worry, I will be doing a giveaway on each of my socials, so all you have to do to enter this one is literally just subscribe and comment your Roblox username, and something that only a true fan of mine would know, because knowing me, I'm gonna accidentally do the giveaway and give it to like a random bot in my comment section, so.
Did you see what I did there?
It's a scam.
Anyway, everything will be linked in my description below, but with that being said, let's finally get started.
Hi, I need you for a video. Do you want to wake up? Please, it's for Bloxburg. I'm sorry for waking you up, but I need you for a video. Do you want to come in my room? Say yes if you do.
Okay, I'm gonna take that as a yes. Let's go. Okay, Samira, this is an emergency situation. You need to wake up immediately. I need you to help me build me a Bloxburg house. And I can't do that when you're sleeping. So I'm gonna wake you up, okay? Please. Ah! That was not nice. As you can see, I've got a lot of aspects they can choose from. They'll be choosing the size of the lot, number of the floors, the aesthetic, obviously, backyard, main color scheme, minimal or maximalist, and of course, any special rooms. And to determine which cat is going to pick all of these aspects, I'm going to spin their totes up in the air, and whatever lands on their front, we'll be choosing that aspect of the house. Alrighty, let's start off with the number of floors. So I've got 1 all the way to 5. This determines how many stories the house has. I've got 1 story all the way down to the 5th story. Okay, so the cat that we'll be choosing is Salem. Okay. Don't do me dirty, okay? I'm just gonna throw these up in the air and you're gonna get a random one, okay? That one? Okay. Let's see how many floors this one has. 2 floors. Okay. Okay, next up is the size of the lot. And the cat deciding this will be... Oh, Salem again. Aren't you lucky? All right, Salem, how big is our plot gonna be? Okay. Please be small. Please be small. This is really hard to open with one hand. Alright, Salem, you got very small. Okay. I love how I said very small, please. You listen to mummy. I'm proud of you. Found it. So I guess the next thing to determine is the main color scheme. The cat deciding the color scheme will be Samira. Okay. We've got pastels, black and white, earth tones, rainbow. If she picks this, I might disown her. And then up to you. Alright, Samira, no pressure, but if you do pick rainbow, you will be grounded. Alright, ready? Choose. I think she picked this one. Let's see. Ready? Up to you, Samira. You shouldn't have. I can't believe my cats are being so nice. So far, the house doesn't even look stupid. Okay, well, I guess the next thing is the aesthetic. They've got cottagecore, dark academia, farmhouse, fairy tale, futuristic, Scandinavian, and modern. And the cat that will be deciding this is Salem. All right, sit. Good boy. This is not really that important because there's not really bad themes in here, but oh, crazy. Alright, this one it is. Salem, you picked Scandinavian. Okay. You guys have very basic taste. You know what? High five. I like that. Okay, next up on the agenda is any special rooms. This means if they want a sunroom, a cat room, theater, or a gym. And the cat deciding this will... Oh my god. I guess it will be Samira. Samira is like so not interested, and Salem is like, he wants to do this so bad. He's ready. One more time, Samira. Ready? Pick. Oh, this one? She really leaped to this one. All right, good job, Sammy. What did you pick? Oh, she wants a sunroom. That's cute. Wait, that's actually really cute because she loves sunroom. Oh, RIP cat room. I guess they get a sunroom instead. Okay, we've got 2 more options to do, which is the backyard and if this house is minimal or maximalist. So we'll start with the backyard. They have the option of a pool, a playground, a full bush, or cat haven, which is just all cat stuff. Cat deciding this will be both of them. Okay. Whoever catches this paper first will determine the fate of the backyard. Okay? Are you ready? Mira! 3, 2, 1. I think she touched this one, guys. Alright, Samira chose Cat Haven! And last but not least, they'll be deciding whether this house is maximalist or minimalist. Let's go. Okay, the cat deciding this will be Samira! You have 2 options. The blue pill and the red pill. Choose. This hand? Okay. Samira chose a minimal house. Okay, well, Bloxburg house is decided. I think it's finally time. Okay, I've got to say, I was not expecting that from my cats. I was expecting them to do me really dirty and just give me the worst themes possible. So the plot size they chose for me was small, so nothing above this. They also said it must be 2-story, but the color scheme was up to me. They wanted me to do a Scandinavian house. They also wanted a little attached sunroom as well. And they wanted a minimalistic house. I swear I've done this exact theme before. I'm just shocked they gave me such a good theme to work with. So while I kind of work on the layout of this house, let me just tell you something with my merch, y'all, okay? I always wanted to do Samira and Salem plushies. There's so many things you can do with the charms as well. I don't know what you guys are gonna do, but I currently have mine in my car. At the moment, I have a love-hate relationship with Scandinavian houses. I feel like I've built so many lately. I'm just like, I don't want to do another one. But besides that, I have no complaints. Also struggling to build this roof at the moment. I don't care how long that I've been building in Bloxburg for. I think it's just in my destiny to struggle when it comes to roofing in Bloxburg.
How long you been doing hair?
For like 3 years.
Yeah, that's cute. Can you turn around for me? Yeah.
I would love to know what's going on at the back of this plot. Why is there just a gap? Oh, the sunroom! Wait, where are we gonna put the sunroom? Okay, what if we done a little sunroof right here? And then considering the backyard needs to be cat haven, this whole section here can just be a massive cat patio. I'm hoping by adding some pillars, it'll make the house look less stupid. So don't you love how I'm not painting this as I'm going? I just love making things so much more difficult for myself. I hate linen, but I'm scared that if I don't use it in this house, I might get yelled at. You know what? I changed my mind. I don't hate linen. We're just in a complicated situation at the moment, okay?
Linen is not even a bad color if it's used correctly.
Also, as we don't have much room in the backyard, we can just add more balconies instead. Okay, I'm still not seeing the vision of this house. I have no faith in this house, guys. I just need to add a window and a garage. Who knows? I was kind of hoping for my cats to choose a cottagecore house. Also, I'm gonna call it now. This is my hypothesis. My hypothesis. So in 2020, we had the blush house, alright? Our next blush house is going to be the Scandinavian house. I can already feel it in my little bones. Anyway, our little sunroom is done. I'm really excited to decorate that. And for my bedroom, I want a massive glass sliding door. You mean I can't place a wall here? Okay, you know what? Fine. You can't stop me. I'm gonna use a basic shape instead. If I want a wall right there, I will have a wall right there. Thank you very much. I'm like 20% certain that this room right here is going to be the kitchen. So I want big fat windows. I love when I can place windows evenly.
Get yourself in the middle.
Damn, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but the side and the back of the house, they're kind of eaten up at the moment. But at the same time, I guess I got to make up for the fact that this house is going to be minimalistic. Okay, I don't even know what to do with this long section here. Why is it so long? It's kind of reminding me of Melvin's neck from Madagascar. Maybe a fireplace. Let's just have a fireplace just chilling on the balcony. The rule is if it looks cool, I'm adding it. And guess what? It looks cool. This wasn't really on the list of things to do, but you best believe I'm adding a laundry room. You guys know how much smoke I got for not adding a laundry room in my pre-build. I got attacked by demons. The demons of Bloxburg attacked me. Remember, we gotta keep this minimal because that's what the cats chose. So we're gonna have a tiny little platform here. And as we're not gonna have much furniture at the front of our house, instead, we're going to have a fake footpath. Does minimal equal minimal plants as well? Just minimal furniture, because you know when it comes to plants, I will spam them.
A few moments later.
Okay, I changed my mind. Having a minimalistic garden, it's not that bad. I was just being over dramatic. Okay, I think the front yard's done. That's as Scandinavian and minimalistic as you're gonna get. Let's just add a car and then call it quits. Why do I have 5 limos, bro? What am I gonna do with 5 limos? Alright, well, the outside was a bit basic, so I'm definitely excited to work on the inside a little bit more. What I'm gonna get the one thing that I hate most in a house, that is a lounge room. I wish there was an alternative to a lounge room. When you move out, you can technically decorate the house however you want. So what's stopping me from turning my living room into a fully blown arcade? Nothing. Living rooms are so fun to make, but I don't know why. I just never use my living room in real life. I'll sit down, I will get comfy, and then I'll be like, wait, why am I not just sitting in bed? Next time I'm just gonna give my cats the option whether or not I should even add a living room. Wait, if this is the sunroom, do I just knock this down? Guys, I've never had a sunroom. I don't know what to do here. Then I guess our TV can face this way. What is this? Display cabinet. Oh my god, it's even got lights. Wait, can we change the color of the lights?
Oh my god, we can. Stop.
Yeah, no, we're definitely adding that. Just fill in this gap in the middle with a basic shape to make it smaller. I take everything negative I said about lounge rooms back, okay? If my living room looked like this, I wouldn't leave. Period. No tampon. So Bloxburg's not letting me add anything in these cupboards, so we're just gonna leave them empty, I guess. Maybe just cover this with a plant because I hate the fact that it's so empty. And as for the sofas, again, just keeping this very luxurious and very classy. More class, no gas. I don't think I could live in a minimal house. Like, tell me where I'm gonna put all of my nerdy things. Like, the amount of Lego I have in my room, I genuinely would not know where to put it all. I love how I'm like, minimal, and I'm now decorating the table with little cluttered items. I can't stop, I must add a tomato sauce. Alright, living room's done. It's giving nothing because my cats decided to go with the minimalistic house. I am pretty sure a sunroom is just an extension of the house. I don't think we have to change the floor or anything. And in my sunroom, I'd have me a nice lounge chair, drink my morning tea. Remember, I'm building this for the cats, so we need some little play walls for the kitties. I'm making a custom cat bed, and this looks like something my cats would use for fun, so we're gonna add this in here as well. And there we have our pretty little sunroom. I kind of want to work on the room next to it, which is the kitchen, and someone told me that Bloxburg added new tiles. Stop, this is perfect. I remember the times I had to manually make these tiles. You know, I'm feeling a little bit scandalous in this Scandinavian house, if you will. So I just added a $6,000 fridge.
$6,000 fridge.
Where Bloxburg has increased the prices of all their kitchen items, but at the same time, I would have no clue because I never cook in Bloxburg. So, you know how much clutter I put in my kitchen? How am I meant to make a minimalistic kitchen? This is quite a small kitchen now that I think of it. Okay, so for decorations, I mean, usually I'll just have all my appliances out and about, but that looks a little bit too messy. So we're just gonna have our espresso machine and a plant. We'll just live off coffee and good vibes. All right, guys, well, that's our kitchen. I feel like I'm forgetting something though. Oh, a fridge and a sink. A double homicide. Beautiful. And now we're done. Wait, what's this room here? Is this the bathroom? Bro, I dead ass forgot about the bathroom. And we don't even have any way of access to get in. We can. Okay, we're adding a door. I don't think anyone's gonna be able to fit inside that door, but that is partially my fault. I'm not making the downstairs bathroom too special. Mostly because who even uses a downstairs bathroom? Once I move out, you know who would use my downstairs bathroom? No one, because I would literally have no one over. I kind of want the bath to be 2 separate colors. Like plank on the side and then concrete in the middle. I mean, that doesn't look too bad. This bathroom has like the best view ever, by the way. It literally has a whole view of the mountain. I'm just hoping we can fit in here. What happens if I build this bathroom and I'm not even able to fit? Alrighty, folks, and that is the downstairs bathroom complete. Also, my bad. I just remembered we have a whole room at the front here. What if I do a similar concept, except this time it's a bench where we can change our shoes? I feel like I'm cooking, but every time I add something, I'm like, wait, should I add something else. Okay, the hear me out trend, except it's my entryway. I just realized we have not even added the stairs to the second story yet. This is like a major thing. I always forget to add the freaking stairs. So this section in here, I didn't know what this was gonna be, but I think this is the perfect spot for the dining room. Oh, I hate the fact that you can see the pillars from outside. So I'm just gonna... Whenever I'm building a minimalistic house, my go-to thought process is, okay, just pretend this is a show home. My brain is just telling me to add more. I really want to add more, but I can't. You know what? You know what it's missing? Lighting. I just play with the lighting a little bit, and then it just feels that tad bit cozier. Or maybe I'm just gaslighting myself. I don't know. Next up is the garage. This is going to be the most easiest room out of them all. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
The Fitness Gram Pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test.
And would you look at that? We are now transported back into 2022. Okay, so the last room we have downstairs is obviously the outside patio, because if you didn't remember, one of my cats decided it would be so fun for me to build them a outdoor catio. Anyway, we're basically just gonna make this one big playground. They can jump all the way up here onto the balcony. This is the type of vibes we're going for. Now, realistically, this would be such a waste of time, because let me tell you, I've bought both of my cats multiple cat beds before. They literally do not use them. You know what they use instead? The Amazon boxes that arrive at my doorstep.
It's free real estate.
I'm gonna use a kid's playset and just catify it. Basically transform it into something my cats would use. And you know what? I'll also give them a little pool as well. I'm just kidding. They hate water. And then in the centerpiece of my backyard, this can be a big cat scratch post. This just looks like a massive dumbbell. Salem and Sammy are gonna be buff by the end of this video. Okay, and that is it for our cat's patio / backyard. And you're fine. I'll make this double fence because I'm not having my cats break out of my backyard. Okay, so next step is the second floor. After this video, I'm afraid that I might be scared of this color palette. One of the most greatest tragedies of today's video is the fact that I will not be adding my usual amount of 10,000 pillows. Instead, I will only be adding 3 pillows. I know. How will I ever recover from this tragic moment? You know, I went to a hotel room that weirdly looks exactly like this bedroom. Like, where's the flavor in this? I've got to admit, cabinets look cleaner than closets, I will say. Anyway, that is our very, very maximalist bedroom. Then have the upstairs living room and the upstairs bathroom, which I'll do off camera because, let's be honest, it's going to be Scandinavian and it's going to be minimalist. Shocker. And now that our basic Scandinavian house is complete, I think it's now time to see what my cats have built for me, basically. You know what? The entryway is not bad. I don't hate it. The living room's cute. Now, coming into the sunroom, you know what I love about the sunroom? The fact that it's not actually facing the sun. The sun's actually facing that way. So instead of the sunroom, I'm gonna call this the clickbait room. And then if we go through this extremely tiny door, this is the downstairs bathroom. I honestly should have made the downstairs bathroom the sunroom, because the views in the bathroom are incredible. And then the next room we have is the kitchen. Huh? Wait, that decal wasn't meant to be there, guys. That decal was meant to be somewhere else. I think it turned out quite cute. I do love these tiles. I think it brings it all together. So one of my cats decided to choose a cat haven for the backyard, and that is exactly what it is. They have their own playpen. They've got a massive cat scratching post. They've got whatever this gym obstacle course thing is. Anyway, moving on to the dining room. As you can see, not many people live here. Basically just me and my 2 cats. That's all. That's why there's a picture of a cat. And then we have the kitchen. I mean, what is this room called again? Oh, a garage. Yeah, right. And then we've got the boring upstairs living room, the boring upstairs bathroom, boring upstairs master bedroom, and the, oh, you guessed it, boring upstairs closet. The only redeeming quality about this bedroom is the opening sliding doors. The only thing that's ruining it though is these fences. I kind of feel like I'm in jail right now. Well, I gotta say, Samira and Salem done good with picking my house. So yeah, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed today's video. And remember, if you want to check out my merch, it'll be linked in the description below. And I shall see you in the next one. Bye!